Good morning, boys and girls. I'm Miss Jan, and I teach at the Madison campus. As you know, each month we have a Pastor of the Month. Our pastor for July is Alexander Roberts, or as we like to call him, Xander. Some of you may know his wife Emily and their son Hudson. Xander is the pastor for the Madison campus, and he has a lot of important responsibilities. So let's be sure to pray for the Roberts family this week. In our Bible study, we've been talking about King David. David was a good king for Israel. The Lord was with him and helped the nation of Israel defeat their enemies. One day, David thought about King Saul and his family who had died. Saul's son Jonathan had been David's best friend, and he had promised to be kind to Jonathan's family. So David said to one of Saul's servants, "I want to show kindness to someone from Saul's family. Is anyone from his family still alive?" The servant said, "Yes, Jonathan's son Mephibosheth is still alive. His feet were injured when he was a child and he cannot walk." The servant told David where Jonathan's son lived. David called for him to come to his palace in Jerusalem. When Mephibosheth arrived, he bowed down before David to show respect, and because he was afraid of King David. But David said, "Don't be afraid. I made a promise to your father Jonathan, who was my best friend, and I want to show you kindness for your father's sake. I will give you all the land that belonged to your grandfather Saul. And I would like for you to eat all your meals at my table, just like one of my own sons." Mephibosheth bowed before King David. "Why would you show such kindness to someone like me?" he wondered. From that time on, Mephibosheth lived at the palace and ate his meals at King David's table as if he were one of King David's own sons. David even made sure that Saul's servants took care of the land and farmed it for him. King David showed surprising kindness to Mephibosheth, even though he didn't have to. God has shown surprising kindness to us because of what Jesus did on the cross. If we place our trust in Him, we can become part of His family and live with Him forever. When we think about God's kindness toward us and the mercy He has shown us, it causes us to want to worship Him, doesn't it? It also leads us to be kind toward others. So let's think about His mercy and kindness as we worship Him together this morning and this week as you have opportunity to share His love with others. One last thing. This week we invite you and your parents to watch our Facebook Live on Wednesday morning at 10:30. The Children's Ministry team will be sharing ways that will welcome you all back safely to church in August. Have a great week and we'll see you next Sunday.